What's up, YouTube family, and welcome back to the ETJ Empire. We are here to introduce Kyrie, as you can see in the title of the video. So I'm gonna let my wife talk because she knows more what she wants to say in this video than I do. So
okay, you guys, as you can tell by the title, you will be meeting baby Kyrie for the first time. It is August 3rd, so he is almost a month old. Tomorrow he'll be 1 month old. And we're just gonna share with you guys our journey. Well, basically what happened the morning of up until the delivery, and give you a little details of what really happened, because we only just showed you guys a few snippets of what happened. So you want to start?
we woke up 3 o'clock in the morning. She didn't want to get up.
I woke up early. You were still asleep.
Whatever happened, I don't remember everything.
Okay, so we woke up. Well, I woke up pretty early. I woke up probably around like 3 something. I could not go back to sleep, and my original induction date was supposed to be 7 a.m. What day was it? August 3rd. August 3rd. That was my original induction date. And so around 5:30, 6 o'clock, I believe we started getting ready. So we got dressed and all that, brushed our teeth, washed our face and all that, and we got out the house, sped up to Fayetteville, or sped up to the hospital to get ready for my induction. And when we got there, I checked in, I did paperwork and all that stuff, and come to find out, my induction time was at 7 p.m., which they didn't tell me at the doctor's office. So yeah, after we were told that, we had to come back home, and my other 2 kids were already at my mom's house, so we didn't have to worry about that. We came back home, so we had about probably about 12 hours. So it was time to go back. And so we laid down, took a nap, we ate breakfast, stopped at Chick-fil-A, as you see in the other video. So around about 6 o'clock, 6:30, we got up and we went back to the hospital. We get there, I check in again, and they tell me it's a wait. So I'm like, what's the point of having an induction time if they're not gonna push me to the back when I get there? So we end up going in the waiting room, and we were in the waiting room for about 2 hours before they even called us back. So when they called us back, I got to the back in my room, I got undressed, put my gown on and all that. She got me hooked up with the IV and checked my blood pressure and all that stuff. And yeah, that's when the process started. What happened after that?
We tried to do the induction. She was in a lot of pain, so we tried to do epidural.
No, I was trying to do it naturally. Trying, keyword. And so they gave me what they do when you have an induction. They give you something called, hold on, I put it in my phone. I forgot the name. Okay, Cytotec. That's what they give you. It's called Cytotec. And this was supposed to start the labor. So the labor started, and I started.
She didn't check her at all.
Let me go back. I messed up.
She's not gonna remember everything.
They started Cytotec, which is a cream or a pill or something that they put on their fingers and they put it in vaginally. And so after she gave me that, it took about 2 hours, I believe, for the contractions to start. And they were real light in the beginning, and then they started getting a little stronger as time went on. And she checked me and she said that I was only 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters, I believe.
1.5.
And so that was around 11:30 that night. I started that, and it was probably about what time? 3 o'clock in the morning, maybe, when they started getting real strong. I know, and that's when the pain started getting kind of unbearable. And so she gave me another something else in the IV. I forgot what it was called.
It was a pain pill. It was basically a pain.
Yeah.
Some pain medicine.
Whatever it was, it had me on cloud 9. Like I was like, how was I talking?
She wasn't talking. She was just
like
making noises.
No, but like I can feel like my eyes were kind of like rolling in the back of my head, and I can feel like my mouth was wide open the whole time. And I know, like, he was trying to talk to me and tell me like it's time for you to turn over. They're gonna try to give you the epidural, whatever. And like in my head, I was responding to him and trying to tell him like I heard the nurse, I heard him, or whatever.
Because I was telling her that once they put the epidural in, she would have to sit up, and she wasn't moving that much. So I was trying to explain to her, if she didn't respond and say, yes, I understand, yes, I will sit up, they wasn't going to be able to force her to do it. So I was saying, babe, do you hear them saying you're going to have to sit up? And she was trying to respond and say yes, but she wasn't able to nod her head or say anything. But she did like this loud grunt, like, ugh, or something crazy that she did like that. So I'm like, okay, maybe she can hear us or whatever. Then you go ahead.
Okay, but yeah, it's another part I missed. Anyway, for the epidural, anyway, like, it was a wait for that as well, because there was so many women in that night, like, giving labor.
13 different labors.
Like, I had to wait for, what, about an hour or two before they could even give me the epidural. And by that time, come to find out, I was already 10 centimeters before they gave it to me. So, basically, I feel like I had him natural. So,
she felt all the pain. The epidural didn't kick in until after the baby was already here.
He was already here by the time it started kicking in. And within like 1 or 2 pushes, he was here. And that was like the fastest delivery I ever had. It was a little easier as far as pushing him out. And he was my smallest baby. He was 6 pounds, 15 ounces. Yeah. Anything you want to say? How was it?
Pretty much it. As far as a dad, you know, like, you always nervous. And it's always what you see, you know, through the whole pregnancy. Up to the delivery, it's a lot, you know. You could lose blood, like, a lot of bad things could happen. So we were in prayer all that day, you know, that we had a safe delivery.
And I was scared myself, like, going to the hospital, having to deliver during this COVID situation or whatever. I didn't know how that was going to work. I thought I was going to have to give birth, like, wearing a mask the whole time. But it was like, as soon as I get in the room, I can take it off.
Yeah.
So,
walking through the hospital, we had to have a mask on. But in the room, we were fine, you know. Someone came in, they would always have masks on. So it was fine, you know. We stayed there 2 days. We only did 2 days in the hospital.
Yeah.
Because they had to do x-rays to make sure he was fine.
But I believe, like, if there wasn't anything wrong, like, they probably would have let me go the same day.
Yes. We didn't do as many videos through the pregnancy as we wanted. For one, we couldn't record a lot of the doctor's appointments. And then she didn't feel comfortable, you know, fully sharing that story, you know, so, you know, she wanted to get through it pretty much what it was.
There'll probably be another video that I'll go in more depth about it. But I did get diagnosed with gestational diabetes halfway through my pregnancy. And that was a journey in itself. That was the first time dealing with that, so.
Yeah. They wanted to make sure that she was safe and the baby was safe. Their, you know, sugar levels were where they needed to be, so.
Like, tell them how you felt, like, the whole pregnancy, like, not being able to go to most of the appointments.
I felt bad because I couldn't go on the appointments, but I couldn't let it, you know, overwhelm me. I couldn't cry about it and be upset about it. I just had to deal with it because pretty much everybody had to deal with it. As long as I was able to be there for the birth, I was fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys Kyrie. And, your passage dropped. And here he is. He will be 1 month old tomorrow. And He was born August 4th, 2020 at 6 pounds, 15 ounces.
Get the camera. Hi.
As you can see, he's very alert. He just ate, so he's up for a little bit.
Say hi. This is the new introduction to the ETJ Empire. This is Prince Kyrie. The big man, the fat man. Everybody's been so helpful with Kyrie. Gianna helps all the time. Brother will not leave him be. Everywhere he wants to be with his brother, wherever he is. They outside having a water gun fight right now to get them to stay outside while we do the video. But we wanted you guys to just meet Kyrie. That's what this video is about today. So welcome. Say hello. Say hi. Say hi.
And like I said, I'll do a 1 month update video. I'll probably record it tomorrow and upload it. But yeah, and I will be taking some 1 month pictures with him, well, for him and with the other kids, and post them in the video maybe.
He's coming along strong too. Like 1 month, he's already lifting. He was lifting his head up after about 2 weeks. He was lifting his head and trying to see everything. And the past 2 weeks, he's been being awake more during the day.
And he's very greedy. Like, he's breastfed and bottle fed. So when he's bottle fed, he drinks about between 4 and 5 ounces. So yeah.
All right. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video, this short video of us talking about Kyrie's delivery and meeting Kyrie. Everybody meet Kyrie, 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 Kyrie. Say bye-bye. Say bye to the vlog. See you guys next time.
Peace.